What is up, guys? It's your boy Frankie. So on today's video I'm going to be doing a hill test on the LectricXP electric bike. So there are a few hills that I want to test out in this area. This one right here is pretty massive. It goes all the way up here, but then you can't really see it on camera, but it flattens out a little and then it'll go up a little more. But we're going to go ahead and test that now. Before we go, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my my level app on my phone and see what kind of grade this is. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's 5 degrees. So it's about a 5 degrees grade on this hill. And the settings on the bike right now, I've got the gear on the 3rd, and I've got the pedals just leveled to 5. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. We're gonna go all the way up and see how this thing does this. Oh, here comes a car. Oh, whatever. Everyone's looking at me funny because I'm wearing a freaking motorcycle helmet. That's fine, it's all good. So alright, so I mean, although it's still, the motor's helping me go up, I mean, I'm still getting a little, you know, I'm still putting some work into it, but still not bad. 11 miles an hour. If I shift into 2nd gear, I mean, even easier. At this point, I'm barely freaking pushing. It's like someone's pushing behind me. As you can tell, the way I'm breathing, it's not like it's just a walk in the park. I am doing some of the work too, you know, but still, compared to a regular bike, which I've ridden for years and years, I mean, huge difference. And here we go. Made it to the top. Like nothing. Look at that. So far, this bike's tons of fun. And as you can see by looking at it, I haven't modified anything on it yet. Everything's still stock. I was gonna change out the headlight, and I did, and then I immediately removed it and put my stock one back on because I heard people saying that it'll fry out your controller after a few times of usage because it just drains out the batteries too. You know, it's too much strain on the battery. So I put the stock one back on, and what I'm going to do is I ended up getting another headlight that's just going to go on my bar, probably right here, and just use its own power source. That way I can use it like when I'm riding at night when I really need the extra light, because this isn't that bad. You know, the stock headlight ain't that bad. It's okay, but if you're riding at night a lot and there's some paths out here where there's really no lights, it can be pretty brutal. Okay, so here's another one. Let's go to the middle of this and check out what the grade is here. We'll go ahead and stop right here in the middle. Okay. Take the phone down. Okay. What are we at here? This is a 8% grade. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the bottom and go all the way up and see how that is. Okay, I'm at the bottom. Same settings again. I'm on 3rd gear. Pedal assist 5. So let's go ahead and do this. I have a feeling this isn't going to be much different than the other one, but this one is slightly steeper, but it's a lot shorter too. But see, and here we go. I mean, 3rd gear, not bad, and I still have 2nd and 1st that I can use too if I need even more, you know, set that gear up to climb up even steeper. It's funny, it's been a while since I've actually been on a bicycle with gears. It took me a little bit of time to get used to, believe it or not. But now, after riding the bike, I've got 18 miles on it, as you can see over there. Around the 15th mile, I finally really started getting used to the to the way the bike handles and feels and everything, you know. It's definitely a little bit of a learning curve, especially you want to be careful when you're turning and pedaling at the same time, because when you're turning, the thing will freaking launch you and everything. So I try not to pedal at all, or I try not to pedal at all while I turn, or use just a little bit of throttle. See, like right now, the freaking motor is doing all the work. I'm just slowly pedaling, like pretending I'm pedaling. It's funny, I must look so freaking ridiculous riding a bike around wearing a motorcycle helmet. But whatever. The thing is I can really get used to this, because this, compared to a bicycle helmet, I mean, there's no freaking wind going in my face. It's so comfortable. Okay, go back into third. Go into the side. So actually the hill that I wanted to climb up is on the opposite side of the street, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll meet you guys over there when I get there. All right, ladies and gents, here we are. We're at the top of the hill, so we're going to go down to the bottom. This hill isn't really that long either, but it is kind of steep. It doesn't really seem like it on camera, but let's stop midway and we'll go ahead and check our grade. See what that is, what we're dealing with. Not gonna stay, so let's reverse it. There we go. All right, we will bust out the lever here, see how this hill is. Oh, you're kidding me, this is only 5% too. It's really not bad. It looks a lot freaking steeper in reality. I believe that the hill we just went on was a 7%, 7 degree or whatever grade going up, and then that huge one that's really long, that one I think was like 5 or 6. I don't know. I mean, but you guys will see it all again for the second time. All right, bottom of the hill. Let's go ahead and give this one a shot. And what I am doing is right in the beginning, I'm giving it some throttle to kind of help boost it up a little bit, and then I'm just pedaling along. But I mean, as you can see, I'm barely doing any freaking work. This is like cycling in a whole different freaking level. And yeah, people talk crap and say what they want to say. Oh, you're cheating. You know what? As another YouTuber out there says it, I ain't cheating. I'm having fun is what I'm doing. I love that quote. Here we go. So now I'm in 7th gear. 26 miles an hour. I got this to 28 the other day. You know what I really wish? One complaint I have about the gearing on this bike is I wish that the higher gear was just a little smaller in the rear sprocket, or maybe had the front sprocket a little bigger, because it really does. If that sprocket was was bigger in the front, smaller in the back, you'd be able to pedal out some more high-end speed on it. But not bad. That's something very little to complain about. And I think that's the thing too, is I'm coming from riding a road bike for several years, and the top gear on that bike was so hard to freaking pedal. I mean, you had to be an avid cyclist really to freaking ride that bike a lot. I hardly ever used the highest gear because I just didn't have the leg muscle to push that thing. All right, well, those are the hill tests I wanted to show you guys. Like I said, completely effortless on my end. Made it up there like nothing. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and please hit like and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys until the next video, and I'm going to be making quite a few of these on this bike. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Be safe.